Hello everyone. As you can see from this box here, I finally have my music career order. Now this one here is a little more delayed than usual for music career, but that's fine. I finally have all versions of Do It in this box here. So I've got the limited, the standard, PLVE or PLVE, however you pronounce it, and the accordion versions all in here. In my first unboxing video, I had obviously the limited and the standard version and only two of the accordions. So for this, I'm going to do the accordions first, then the PLVE, whatever it's called, version, and then just unboxing the other two to see what pulls I've got. For this, I am missing every single Hyunjin card. I don't think I got one Hyunjin item in my previous one, so hopefully this has a lot of my Hyunjin pulls. Otherwise, I do have my fan shop order coming soon. It hasn't shipped yet, but that's fine by me because I am traveling tomorrow to a place. But because of that, this is going to be a kind of a shorter one, I'm thinking. I do talk a lot though, so we shall see. But yeah, I've got to be a bit quiet. Hopefully this goes a bit quick because it is also very, very hot in Australia, and I can't have the fan or the aircon on because it's just not going to sound very nice. But yeah, I will unbox this one here and be right back. Okay, so as you can see from here, I got 3 of the limited versions, 3 of the standard versions, 3 of this version. I'm not going to say that word again because I think I'm getting it wrong. And then all the accordions. Now, obviously, because I pre-ordered it, I also have the pre-order benefit cards. Since I ordered so many, I did get quite a few packs. I think I've got quite a few Felixes down, which is really, really cute. Considering if you've never seen my channel before, these 3 here are my main biases. So Hyunjin is my ultimate bias, and then these 2 here are kind of fight for the second and third. One depends on the comeback. But yeah, now these are obviously from the teaser, the It teaser, which is amazing because I absolutely love the way Bang Chan had looked in that, and the fact that I have a photo card, multiple photo cards of it. I'm just very excited. He looks so good with the long, I like long hair, and I also like when they have blonde hair. He looks beautiful. And then Ian as well, looking really nice. Hyunjin. And with the nails. Which, speaking of, don't mind mine. I have to do mine tonight before I fly out tomorrow morning. Again, I don't plan very well, so. Sungmin. Han. Changmin. And Lino, they all look amazing in these. I'm so glad it's from the teaser trailer because they just look so good. But yeah, like I said, I will start with the accordions, then I'll move on to this version, and then I'll do the other 2 just to see the pulls. But yeah, starting with accordion. Okay, so I'll start with the ones that I've already unboxed before, which was Chan and Changbin, just so that I can see what pulls I've got in here. For these ones, accordions, if you've never seen my channel before, I collect OT8 for all versions of whatever is like a photo card type thing. I used to do that with all the Nemos as well, but I think this time around they don't have, I don't know, I'm kind of confused as to what there is in that. Oh, my worst enemy is opening these things. Hopefully I don't break a nail before I get to do them. But yeah, this one here I've just got to open up to see the pulls. Now from memory, I don't have to flip it around because otherwise it's going to just, wait, hang on. Cool. One time I opened up one of these, it had Felix at the front and it was Hyunjin on the inside, so just gotta make sure that it's not actually the wrong member. Now there is a few items in this. I'll quickly just take the CD out. Ooh, or maybe not, maybe I don't have to. Ooh. Okay, I already got this one here, so I have now a duplicate, which is not great because I think it actually was in the Changbin one last time as well. Let me just double check. I don't think there's anything else in here. Also, someone did let me know about these, that these all have different colours, like the different members' age order. So that's also nice. That's really, really cute. But again, I do like the pink and grey. We already got shown what this one was. This is just the sticker pack. There's 2 different versions for these. And this is just the track listing. And then these ones here are the important parts. So now from memory, I believe this is the standard version. This is the pre-order benefit. So I'll do the standard version first. Yep, standard version. and a ton. I think this is actually the one I got last time as well. I think I probably should have looked at what I got beforehand, but I know that I didn't have Hyunjin, so I'm either this version or the other version that I got of Han, and this is yay Hyunjin. Now for these, like I said, I collect OT8, but for my 3 main biases, for Hyunjin, I will trade for whatever I need to grab his cards for his part of the binder as well, which I do need to redo because it's overfilled. It's a whole thing. I have a video about it, but yeah. For Felix and IN, it's only when I pull them that I'll keep the devils. Otherwise, unless it happens to be a trade that's like really easy, I usually won't trade for them. But yay, I finally have a Hyunjin card. Now moving on to the Bangchan one here. Because I think what people were saying was that it goes from like a white to a dark grey or something like that. But he does look absolutely beautiful in this, I will say. And I cannot wait for it to be... My bad y'all, we're fine, we're so fine. Yeah, okay, so they're different colours, but they're not exactly 100% what they were saying. It doesn't really matter, they are different pinks though. And this is the other version of the sticker set. Again, the lyric book, but as you can see, I've got Hyunjin and he looks beautiful. I absolutely love this type of makeup style, both on like idols but also for myself. I absolutely loved a good smoked out kind of burgundy colour around the eyes. But I'm so happy because I was like, I don't want to have to trade for this because ID cards are not my favourite. I don't collect them. If I get them, sick. I do actually have like photo card holders for ID cards, but again, not my favourite. But yay, I don't have to trade for them. I'm so excited. And does that mean that the borders are the same as well? Cool. So, have Hyunjin, which is great. And again, standard pub. Lina, ooh, looking very pretty in the contour. Very nice. And then next up, Felix. Cool, so we have different members, which is great. Which is beautiful. Now for the other ones, I will be doing a full unboxing of because, like I said, I'd already opened these two here, so I knew what the photos look like, but accordions also don't take that long. But yeah, I'll be back with the next one, which will be Lino. Like I said, next up is the unboxing of Lino. Now these are going to be age order apart from when I get to my main three. My main three biases, obviously I'll do at the end, just because those are the ones I am most excited for. Even though I absolutely do love this photo shoot, they all look stunning. I love a gothic look. I love like a little bit more of a intimidating grayscale type look, but also super colourful as well, you know, bit of everything. But that is what it looks like on the cover. That's just a track listing. Now as of filming this, Mama has just happened, and they obviously performed these two here. Hearing That Life was beautiful. The Karma like EDM version was sick, but also the fact that they, in my last video I was like, oh, I hope they win a day sing. Don't know for what though. And they won it for album of the year. Like, how exciting. That's so exciting. Ooh. Sorry, but yeah, going on to Lino, who was very, very injured. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. But that is Lino there. He looks absolutely stunning. I don't know if this is the same photo in all of them, but they all look very, very nice. And then the pink version. I said in my last video, but I do really like the photo effect on these. And then moving on to this. Oh, okay, so maybe that looks very similar to the one I got before. Do you have to collect all 8 different versions? Ooh, okay. So I said I was really nervous to trade, but didn't have to because he's right here. So I got Hyunjin again for that one. track listing I've already seen before. And then again, stickers, this which is amazing. And then the photo cards. So Felix, I feel like I actually got this card last time now that I think about it. So I got Felix, which is sick. At least I'm hoping I got him last time, because that means I don't have to keep one for, well, I don't have to trade for one for his page. But yeah, Felix, and then Bangtan. Oh, looking very, very nice. So I've got the Aussie line again, which I was actually pulling quite a bit in my last unboxing in multiple of the different albums. But moving on to Han. Oh. Again, even though accordions are a little bit easier than jewel cases, less damage, but also not at the same time, because they do kind of get folded in on itself and it can tear really easy. So I'm always nervous for this part, at least, of opening them. But yeah. Then the backing. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, he looks so pretty. Yeah, I think this is the same photo on all of them. They don't look any different. Ooh. Again, the pink photo shoot where he's just got pink shoes. But they are really nice shoes, I will say that. I do love a good pink shoe. And then the digital camera version of it, which is quite nice. Same photo on all of them. I can kind of see through this. Who is that? Is that Sungmin? Or is it Changbin? I think it might be Changbin. Ooh, okay. So he's got a grey one. Yeah, Changbin. Oh, feels kind of wet from the glue, so that's fun. But yeah, got Changbin, and then the other parts that I'll put back into it, so otherwise it's going to be an absolute mess in here. But standard version. Lino. Okay, so I've already got a duplicate, which is not great. And then, ooh, IN. Ooh, it looks very nice in this one. But yeah, got those ones. So with the amount of accordions that I've bought, hopefully I don't have to do any trading. I hate trading for accordions because I'm like, I've bought so many. It should be the easiest to get, but apparently it's not. But yeah, now I got some in, which I'll quickly take off the plastic first and then I'll show you, otherwise it's going to be glares from the lights. But oh, it looks very, very nice. There's nothing wrong with him, but those feathers, I've said it before, would annoy me so much, especially because it seems like it was a really breezy day, like ugh. But the velvet, like little type jacket is very, very pretty. Ooh. Yeah, like look at that. That would annoy me, but it's very nice. Like I will say that I thought they kind of just put like a hair paint on him. But some photos. The pink outfit, looking very nice. Cool. That. I think it's Felix again for that ID card. Nope. As I thought. The stuff won't come out. Ooh. So it does go to like a black colour. Yeah, Felix. So it must go pink to white to grey to black, I think is what it is from these CDs and based off what people have said. But got Felix again, looking real pretty. And then, oh, that's upside down. Ooh, Pangchan with the finger paint and everything like that. looking very, very nice. And then, Han. Okay, I think I got this one before. So I've got a duplicate of a Han PC as well now. But that's fine. Like I said, I still got more coming. But next up is Ian. Nice zoom in for Ian. Oh, okay, I should make sure I didn't pull on the actual album. Oh, I didn't notice he's got like glitter on his face or sand or something. True, okay. Oh, look at it. It's so pretty. These twos. And here. Luckily he's like letting his hair take a break. But I do miss when he has lighter hair. But his eyes are a bit more striking when he's got the darker hair, so I will go with that. But looking cool. Can I see through it? I think that actually might be IN. Nope. It's Han. Han. I actually can't remember who I got. Oh, it was Bangchan as the other one that I got my previous one. Oh, actually, look at the CD because then this one should be black. Yeah, very much so. Then the stickers. Oh, maybe there's more than two. Maybe there's a few more different types of stickers. But then these ones here. I've got. Yay! I got a Hyunjin and Ian. Cool. So I've got an Ian one for his page as well. But yay! Getting closer to completing the sets. Next up we have Felix. Oh, this one is sticking out bad, so hopefully nothing's too squished on the inside. Oh, if I don't squish it first, my goodness gracious. Okay, it's so stuck on there. Oh my gosh. So this one's going to be easier to pull out because it's already basically falling out. But yeah, Felix looking mighty pretty. Oh, with like the feather, not flower, feather in his hair. So gorgeous, especially with the contrast. I will say, even though Pink Felix is great, looks beautiful, I do prefer the black outfit for Felix. I don't know, I think it just looks a little bit, I guess, I don't know what it would be. I guess it's just a little bit more editorial. And then can we see through this one? Oh, we cannot. Hopefully it's in here. Felix again. He just wants to be here. So those, and then Felix's CD looks like this. So the lighter grey. Oh. Put that back in there before I lose it. Okay, and these are upside down, so flip them around. It is Felix. If I didn't have him before, I definitely have him now. And then Lino. Okay, so I think I'd be a little bit closer to finishing off this version, but exciting. And I'm moving on to the last one, Hyunjin. His one's the only one that's like fully dark from what I can see. Maybe Bangchan's is a little bit darker, but yeah, fully dark on this. And obviously his hair hadn't grown up too much by this point here, which it grows very, very fast. I mean, the mama hair style, the fact that it's like he kept shaving it and it's still that long and was able to bleach it, wild. My hair grows pretty fast too, but like, goodness gracious me. But yeah, looks very, very nice, very, very pretty. Looking real cool. Oh, that's so interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. And then, can we see a person? I think this is either Sungmin or Han. It is Sungmin. And then the final photo cards. Whoa. This one's to move out of the way. They were right on top of each other, and then we'll see what his CD looks like. Yeah, the white colour. Okay. Let me move the stickers out of the way. So the final accordion photo cards for this one here are Bangchan and Shinjin. Yay, okay, cool. I was kind of not nervous, but obviously with pops they're a lot harder to get once everyone's opened their albums. The fact that they sell so many albums now makes it a little bit easier. A lot more people have actually, you know, got the pops available, but at least that means that Hyunjin's done for both his page as well as this one for at least the pop cards. But yeah, so good mix of those ones. I kind of go through at the end as to what cards I've got, but I'll just quickly do a recap to see where we're at. So we've got 1, 2. Okay, so on this one here, we're missing Changbin and Sungmin. Oh my, sorry, I'm not going to curse myself, I'm going to curse myself. But no Sungmin. Wild. If you've ever seen my channel, I pull them so often. But yeah, at least in the accordions, he's not here. Moving on to the PLVE, whatever it's called, one next. I'll be right back. Moving on to this version here. This is obviously the non-CD version, digital version of the album. Okay, I'm very nervous about cutting something on this. But this one's basically just inclusions and photo cards with a singular kind of, I think, QR code potentially. But this one is not, it's just cardboard, not made of like really thick plastic, which is good for recycling purposes, but kind of, you know, obviously a bit nerve-wracking when you're making sure you're trying to get the cards in the right spot. But got this one here. Yeah, that's spot wrong. But yeah, got this one here. Okay, so the cards are the other side around. Again, sorry, I did forget to see what version, like what comes in this one here. But this is one of the cards where you kind of mark it off. Now, I don't know which one this is here. There's something also in it, but looks very cute with stickers and everything. But yeah, I don't know whose this is. I'll try and figure it out later. But moving on to the cards, we'll kind of look at okay, so these are the concept pieces, so this must be the standard. Hang on, no, that's just showing how to use it. Wait, then that must mean that is, yeah. But yeah, these are the concept pieces. Not my favorite, but they are very, very nice. The raven. Very, very cute. And the backs of them just look like this. Kind of weird that it went like sideways though. And then 2 different cards. Ooh, I got Han and Felix. I got the Sunshine Twins. Looking very, very cute. This is from obviously the music video. And this is again in the recording, so this must be pre-order, this must be standard version. So that's cool. And then this, yeah, was just what the album code is for myself. But yeah, and then I can just move on to the other ones now, just because obviously it's mostly just PCs, nothing too crazy. Hopefully there are different members though for this album. I'm just purely trying to get Hyunjin, so I'll have to trade for some of them, I'm assuming. Hopefully he's just in here though, that'd be cool. Okay, again. These are all the same. So I'll put those back in there nicely. Oh, if I can. Oh, actually I forgot to show the inside. So it looks like that. Again, I don't know whose is who. That's quite cute. And then, oh, well, I've got a Felix set. Felix is done. And then, oh, Changbin. Okay, so Felix sorted, and then other members of 3RACHA. And then the final one is putting these back. Okay, this. Cute. Oh, actually, this one, hang on, must be then similar to their CDs. So this one's Sungmin? Because it doesn't look completely back. So I'm going to say this is Sungmin, maybe. But yeah, got those there. Oh, and then, oops. Lyric books. Forgot to show this one before. Here. And then we've got. Oh. Ooh! So I got another Felix. And I've got Ian. Okay, so again, for some reason, whenever it's these types of ones here, I always get like my second and third bias, but never Hyunjin. So hopefully I'll be able to trade for him, or I do have a few of those ones in my next order for fan shop. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to grab those, but oh my gosh. Felix heavy this time around. Now I'll move on to the standard version, and again I'm just opening it to see my pulls. Again, for these ones here, I'm just seeing what pulls I've got. So, oh, slicing along the sides. There's member pages in this one as well from memory. But, ooh, nice. Luckily they're all in this like a nice little package here, but we've got Bangchan looking very, very pretty. And these collages, apparently there's another version of this, so. Or did I get the other version last time? Maybe I did. I think I did. But yeah, this looks super cool as well. But, see, Bangchan looking very, very nice. And this here is the, I've now realized is the mini do-it-yourself photo album. Or yeah, so that should be a fun crafted thing at some point. This is the same. This here is just the track listing and everything. This is the poster. And then these here, this is stickers, what I've been told. So that's very, very nice. Be able to stick those places. Different photos from the ID cards though, slightly. Obviously same time they were taken. Now, obviously there's two lenticulars and then there's a normal photo card. I'll do the lenticulars first. Ooh, I've got Han and Changbin. I do like the way these look. They're very, very fun. Luckily I got two different versions because last time I got two of the same version of one of them and it was very cool. But these I have not gotten any of Hyunjin yet, so we shall see. But Changbin. So I've got Changbin for that one there. Moving on to the next one. I will be right back. Trying to put up these away nicely as I go. It's kind of difficult though because this album is so huge. Very, very large. Makes it just the slightest bit difficult. But moving on to the next one. Hopefully it has one Hyunjin thing in it at least. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I got his last time from memory. But sliding this one out here with the glitter on his face, looking very, very nice. Again, just the backing of that one. Okay, so there is two different collages. So now I have both of them. Maybe I didn't get it last time. Maybe I just got the pink ones. Okay, but that is super cute. The stuff is all the same. It is just the cards that are going to be different. So lenticulars first. Oh, Lino and Changbin again, but a different version of Changbin. But again, I keep getting this version, which I actually, you know what, I prefer. I do prefer this photo shoot than the other one, but yeah, I do love the lenticular photo cards. It's nice to see. Last time I saw those was in Monster X's Love Killer album. But Changbin again, no! Okay, I'm just going to do the final one on top of this one, be a bit naughty. Kind of just put them on top of each other and just go from there, because it is getting very, very hot. It is close to like midnight and it is still very, very warm here, and without a fan I am not doing too well. Oh, Lino! Okay. At least these have all been different, a little bit of a different look, you know. Very pretty. Again, all the stuff that we've got before, they're all the same. Let's just be these cards here. So we've got and no, they're all duplicates. No, so I'm gonna try and trade these ones here. So that means I'm for this Hyunjin for this album Hyunjin 0 for 3. I have not gotten any of his ones yet, so seems to be a bit of trading in my future for these ones. But now moving on to the final ones, which is limited. So moving on to the last albums, which is the limited version. Again, I've not gotten any Hyunjin so far in this one here, and now that I think about it, for the standard version I'm 0 for 4 because I don't even have Hyunjin's member page either, so even more trading, which is annoying because it is the A4 pages. A4? Yeah, A4. So they're very large and they're going to cost a little bit more to trade, slash trying to make sure that it comes in like good condition is going to be very difficult when it's not inside of an album. But try and take off the plastic here. This one just slides out. I can't remember if the cards are facing up or not, so we shall see. These ones here, I think these were all the same from memory. They're just a little like post, yeah. Oh no, there's different ones in here. There's four members per. Okay, I think I got this one last time. So unfortunately no Hyunjin or Felix, but I do have IMs. I'll put that back later. This is all the same. That is just the poster. These are the CDs. This one is irons. Oh. Yeah, so I got irons. Mirror, which is cute. And then I can't remember what's what. This is a person, so I'll leave that. I think this is a unit PC here. Yep. Yay! I got the Honey Bunny one, which is good because I didn't get this one before, so that's at least done for Hyunjin's page, but one Hyunjin card down. Next up. Ooh, yay! Both Hyunjin units are now done, which is good. And finally, Bangchan. Looking very similar to the other photo card, but still very, very nice looking. But I'm glad that I finally have the Hyunjin units, so I don't have to trade for those, which is good. Especially because trading for units is kind of, you feel like you don't have to, you shouldn't have to. But yeah, Iron as well. And then moving on to the next ones. I'll slide this one back in nice and gently. And try and undo this. This one out. These pink, that must be Bangchan's? Yeah, I think this is Bangchan's one here. And other cards in here, yeah. Ooh, maybe I've got Hyunjin's. Oh. Oops. Yep. Yay! Ooh. Cute! Okay, so finally got Hyunjin and Felix's ones. And I think that's Bangchan's mirror. Because of the colour of it, I'll put that back later. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah. That. And then we've got the 2 units and then a person. Yay! Yay! So duplicates of those, so this can also go on the Stray Kids unit page, which is sick. And then this is Iron. Okay. So I've got Iron's PC, which is nice. And then move on to the final one. Again, sliding this all back into what I need to do here. So that I can undo. Oh, not undo. Unbox the last one. It is very late at night. Now they have obviously released the pre-orders for the speaker one. I'm going to try and see if I can get it in Australia, but apparently it's only ships to certain countries, so we shall see if they'll send it to me. But there's so many things happening. There's the speaker version of this album, which is very expensive. There's the pop-ups for Do It, and also the Zootopia collab. They've just announced the Blu-ray and DVD versions, which I might get both, to be honest. I'll see how expensive it's going to be. But I kind of want both versions because they have different photo books. But I am excited because the concert is the Seoul version, which is very similar to the one I went to in Australia, because that one was with the solos and that's what I saw. I never was able to see the unit ones, which is, that's okay. I do wish I could have seen like the Hyunchan unit though. But yeah, last one here. Cool. So duplicates are the ones that I just got. This is again Iron's one here. And then, so we've got Iron again. But, okay, this is all an exact. Oh, not an exact duplicate. We've now got Iron's unit card. So that's cute. Lino was also done technically for unit PCs. But yay! Okay, I'll get all my photo cards together and I'll be back. Okay, so these are all my photo cards here, separated into members. Now I'm gonna start off a little bit different because I've got this one here, which, like, if you've never seen my channel before, I always pull so many Sungmin, like, it's ridiculous. This is the only one I have from him, and it's one that was guaranteed because it was a pub. Oh, I've dropped him, my bad. But I'm so shocked that this is literally the only PC I have of Sungmin. And now I'll go through the rest of the members. I'll skip my top three, well, my biases, and then I will come back to them at the end. But like, I'm just shocked. Usually he's just, oh my goodness. But we've got Bang Chan here. So this is actually not similar at all. I don't know why my brain, I thought these were the same photo card. They are very different. But we've got a couple of these ones here, and then obviously blonde Trailer Chan. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so glad I got this, like, bought from Music Korea. Moving on to Lino. I've got a few more Linos. I usually don't pull them very often, but yeah, I've got a couple Linos here, and then I've got the lenticulars of Lino here. Next up we have many Changbin. Changbin used to be one I would get quite a bit, but I hadn't in the last couple of albums, but it came back with a vengeance this time round. Moving on to then Han, but got a couple Han versions. These ones obviously taken in the same place, but looking very nice. And then the lenticular, it's kind of hard to show sometimes with this kind of lighting. Obviously I've already done Sungmin, so I'll start with Felix. Again, Felix is very heavy in this one, which I don't mind. Like I said, he's part of my bias line, which makes it really, handy, because he is going to be the hardest person to trade for. So for a lot of them, I don't have to trade. If anything, I have to trade him out to be able to get Hyunjin if I need. And then Ayan, again, I pull him quite a bit as well, which is nice, but never Hyunjin. Again, I will be able to trade him out at least. So these ones obviously I'll keep. This one I'll trade out and then go from there. And then finally, Hyunjin. I got a few more cards than I was actually thinking I would, because usually I don't pull them very often. But yeah, this is done, which is nice. His unit PCs, as I've said, they're done, which is really nice. So there is a few more that I have to get. Obviously I got 0 of his stuff from the standard version, so I have to grab multiple of those cards, unfortunately. I'm missing his second version in the accordions, and then his limited PC, which last time for Karma I'm still missing one of the double-sided PCs, but that was kind of a low priority because you can still buy the album. It wasn't a pre-order benefit card, you can get it whenever. But yeah, limited's obviously the most important, because those ones, once they run out, that's it. I do have a couple more limiteds that I have purchased from the K-pop store down the road from me, but I also have a couple coming in my order from Fanshop, which is going to be probably my next video, is the Fanshop video. I don't think there's anything else in between that I would be unboxing. But yeah, that is all for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!